one of the very important questions which always used to come in exam. Define real functions. As we have just agreed, real function is a function whose domain and codomain are real numbers. Or subset of it. So both domain and codomain should be real numbers. That is what we mean by real functions. And don't forget, we say that what do we mean by range of function? Range of function are the images of the domain. Concerning the syllabus of Senior 3, we don't have that drawing. We have a question of this form. So our function will look like this. So this is the form that we shall always meet in Senior 3 classes. Y equal f of x. There is a very important point that you should know here. This y is called dependent variable, and the x is called independent variable. You should notice sometimes they will trick you by changing the letters. If you are after letters, you will get lost. The letters may change. They may put u equal f of v. Then they will say which one is dependent variable, which one is independent. So because we say y is dependent, here u will be dependent. Because we say x is independent, then definitely v will be the independent variable. So keep this in mind. Now let us see some of the examples. Example number 1. If f of x equal 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, this is just a polynomial functions, find the following. Find the following, find f of 1. Here it was what? F of x. What have we realized? In this x is replaced by 1, or 1 is to be replaced in the position of x. So how do we solve this? Because here x is replaced by 1, then we shall take all those x, we shall take them out and we put 1 in their position. So how does it look like? This 3 will remain as it is. This x will be replaced by what? By what is sitting inside this bracket, which is 1. I will keep the power, I will keep the minus, keep the 2, and another x here also to be replaced by the same one, and plus 1. How do we solve this? To solve this here, there are some mistakes. There are some common mistakes in some students. They have problems in this area. How do we begin solving this? Keep in mind that when you solve this kind of questions, always and always, whenever there is power, is to be done first. Whenever there is multiplication, to be next. And finally, addition and subtraction. This idea is very important. So how do you solve this? This term, this is called first term, second term, third term. Here we have 3 terms. In the first term, do we have power? Yes, we have power. The power is here. Isn't I will do power first. What do we mean by doing power first? It means this 3, keep it as it is. Then I will have to calculate the power. 1 is square is just 1. 1 square is 1 times 1. Minus the second term. Do we have power? There is no power. We don't have any power here. But we have multiplication. I can multiply, there is no problem. 2 times 1, or negative 2 times 1, which is 2, plus that one. The same way, I can continue the same way. Do we have power? There is no any power here. Do you have multiplication? Yes, we have. 3 times 1 is just 3, minus 2 plus 1. Now we don't have power, we don't have multiplication, it's just addition and subtraction. You can begin with anyone. Keep in mind that the signs are very important. 3 is positive, 2 is negative, 1 is positive. You can combine them in many ways. 3 minus 2 is just 1. 1 plus 1, it is 2. This is example number 1. Now we shall go to the second one.